While Mike Wolfe and his girlfriend Letitia Klein were on vacation in Memphis, they engaged in a lot of personal touch and affection. At a significant rock and roll milestone, the pair found themselves caught up in a love relationship, despite the fact that his show's ratings continue to be all over the place. In order to spend some time together, Mike and Letitia have decided to stop their selecting. The presenter of American Pickers and his long-term girlfriend have been traveling around the southern region, and they have posted photographs at the Sun Records facility in Memphis where they made a stop. It was the independent record label that was established by producer Sam Phillips, who was responsible for launching the careers of a multitude of legendary musicians, including Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison, Johnny Cash, and a great many more. Mike, who was a lover of classic rock himself, couldn't help but smile as he sat behind a piano inside the studio for his own personal moment of music creating. The 59-year-old man, who was wearing a black shirt and dark jeans, stroked his ovaries as a giant image of Elvis Presley stood guard over him for protection. While wearing a tight white top and trousers, Letitia, who was 45 years old, rocked right next to Mike. Mike leaned in for a kiss at one point, which caused a little delay in the song he was playing. "Sugar Sugar" was the caption that he used for the shot, which was a reference to both the music that he used in the backdrop and his girlfriend Letitia. Jolly. Earlier in the day, Mike uploaded a video to his social media accounts that showed him and Letitia having a good time while riding a vintage trolley around Memphis. Mike panned over the streetcar while the tune Train Whistle Blues by Jimmy Rogers played over the video. He first showed out the driver, then showed off the countryside, then showed off his lady, and finally showed off the remainder of the train. Letitia, who was wearing the same dress, sat on the seat with her hands folded and her phone placed next to her. She glanced out at the countryside while she was there. They were the only persons on the trolley, which had a fan, a garbage can, and other pieces of equipment at the rear of the vehicle. Making a splash. While on his vacay, Mike has been having a great time grooving out. After meeting the great guitarist James Burton, who is 84 years old, he had an emotional outburst earlier this week. Beginning in 1969 and continuing until Elvis Presley's death in 1977, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer shared the stage with the legendary vocalist. In photographs that he uploaded on Instagram, the presenter can be seen sitting outside with the rock superstar. On the other hand, James wore a graphic shirt with long sleeves and protected his eyes with reflective sunglasses. The star of the History Channel wore a gray shirt. The caption that Mike added to the post said, "It's not every day that I get to film with one of my heroes. I love you, James Burton. Thank you for always being such a bright light in my life." Mike expressed his gratitude. According to the Shreveport Times, Mike was present at the street dedication event that James held in Louisiana on Saturday. During the street dedication, a new sign that reads "Street Dedicated to James Burton" was placed on top of the one that reads Elvis Presley Avenue. Additionally, Mike uploaded a photograph of himself standing next to a statue of James along with them. Within the vicinity of the Shreveport Municipal Auditorium was where the statue was situated. James Burton is not only one of the most epic guitar players that ever lived, Mike said in his article. He also has one of the most lovely and loving souls I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. The fact that we are friends is really a grace to me.